Have you ever felt alone in your doubt about God's presence? You're not by yourself. Let's explore this together. Even great believers face doubt. Remember Thomas, one of Jesus' disciples, who doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him. His honest doubt didn't separate him from faith. Jesus gently responded to Thomas, saying, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." This teaches us faith can coexist with doubt. The Bible tells us, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." Psalm 56:3. Fear and doubt can lead us back to trust in God's love. Sarah struggled with doubt when she waited for God's promise of a child, but her faith grew through patience and trust. Showing doubt doesn't end faith. Let's hear a story from Maria, who felt lost during hardship but found strength through prayer and understanding God's timing. When David faced danger and uncertainty, he cried out, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil." Psalm 23:4. Trust grows in struggle. John, a theologian, shares that doubt isn't a sign of weak faith, but a path to deeper understanding and connection with God. Job experienced immense suffering and doubted God's purposes, but patiently sought God's voice, which brought restoration and peace. God said to Job, "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation?" Job 38:4. This reminds us God's wisdom is beyond our doubt. Through doubt, our faith can mature. Like Peter, who denied Jesus yet was restored and strengthened, God's grace is always available. Dr. Linda, a theologian, explains doubt opens doors to questions that deepen our trust in God's promises and character. Remember Jesus' words, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. Doubt is a heavy burden, but he offers rest. Consider Elijah, who fled in fear and doubt, but God met him gently, showing us God's presence in our weakest moments. Maria shares how her doubts led her to new understanding and a stronger faith through church fellowship and prayer. Paul wrote, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." 2 Corinthians 5:7. Doubt challenges us to choose faith even without physical proof. Theologian John reminds us that embracing doubt can lead to a richer, more resilient faith and deeper relationship with God. Faith is a journey with ups and downs. Remember, doubt is not the opposite of faith, but a step toward understanding God's love. Today, if you struggle with doubt, know you are not alone. Open your heart to God's grace and take one step closer in faith. Type Amen if you receive this message, and remember, God's presence is real even when doubts cloud your heart.